Hey, Jim and Kirk, this is Scott Taylor. Just wanted to put together a little video for you guys as well. Here's my floor protector suite. Touching on the HM box, I created this demo for you guys with Paulman because Unz and Oots had so many different accounts. I thought Paulman would be the best way of approaching this. So Paulman, your password, you can see Paulman is the capital P, all other lowercase letters, and then 123, log in. There is the demo unit, upper left-hand corner, touch on that. You can add a construction site. The site name, we're going to call this one Test 2. And then we're going to go down for the street, main, house number, not that big a deal, 123, postal code 12345, city, Aurora, United States. It's done. We're going to save it. And then now you can see I have the first test construction site, second test. This is where you'd actually put construction site names. And you can see the folders, and then you can see the actual pencil. That's where you're allowed to share data to me. And then we're going to go back. We're going to touch on the HM box icon. We're going to start new measurement. You can see upper right-hand corner, site. We're going to go to test number 2. Room name, we're going to go with main, building unit 1, 2, 3. Stair number, I don't believe the rest of that necessarily has to be filled out. Here's where you can touch your floor heating or not. 65% is the maximum humidity, just so you guys know that that's the equivalent to the ASTM 2170 75%. You can activate the alarm, turn it on or off. And then here's the measurement intervals. It defaults to 1 measurement every hour. You can do it 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8, and 12. But the default is 1, so we keep it at that. I'm going to start a Bluetooth measurement. And now this can take sometimes up to 2 minutes. But what it does do as well is it's going to give us an audible sound, of course, that is going to tell us what our cellular coverage strength really is. And the one I did for Greg, actually, I believe I got 4 chirps out of it. And I think that this one, when I tested it, I got 3 or 4 as well. So now I'm basically starting the measurement. It's searching for the cell phone tower. After it locates the cell phone tower, then it's going to send a signal to the HM box unit. The HM box unit's going to realize that it needs to provide a measurement, and at the very least, this is a quick measurement. The trouble is that sometimes it takes up to 2 minutes, but nonetheless, once you understand the technology, you can understand why that is so important, and it's no different than any other device. As you can see, it says device connected, took less than 2 minutes, and now you can see that I'm going to touch on the icon. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to say view current measurement, and with the current measurement, you can see the upper left-hand corner. We're going to see that half or almost full circle with an arrow. We're going to click. That's a manual synchronization. And then what we're doing now is we are asking, using a cellular connection, to ask for the data that has been collected to this point. So again, this could take up to 2 minutes. Again, when you're on a job site, it seems to go a lot faster than when you're sitting with a laptop trying to show somebody how they work. So we're almost there, 99 seconds left. I know that it typically doesn't take the full 2 minutes, but I thought I would let you know. I'm getting green flashes and red flash on the device itself, because it's telling me, the red flash is telling me that the alarm is active. So if I were to pick it up, that I would get a loud sound, and it would inform me that someone has moved the device. So hate to take up so much time, but it's now we're 60 seconds down, and it should be giving us a reading at any second. So I just did the test before with the device, and it worked just fine, and it was actually rather quick. So as we're kind of slowly but surely counting down, 3, device connected, here we go. So now it's going to bring up the readings that it has received so far. As you can see, the grid that is on the screen itself, it shows that it's 72 degrees. The ambient relative humidity is between 40 or 54 and 56%. And then the screed itself is at a 50%. Now keep in mind that's just the box itself. Slide this to the left and you get more precise measurements, 72.3 degrees, 55.5%, ambient relative humidity, and then we're getting 50.4% from the screed itself or the subfloor. And then slide it to the left again. This is actually where you're going to see all the trending going on. So let's go back to the HM box. Let's go to the pencil, and let's go to share data. And my email address is what I use. And this will show you how I get to follow all of these devices that are throughout the country. See now it's shared. And now you can see I'm going to, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift the device, and then you're going to be able to hear that that alarm is notifying me that someone has picked up the device. Now you hear it. Now you're going to actually see a notification is going to come to the app itself, and it's going to basically illuminate in red. And then they're going to know, someone's going to know at the job site that their HM box has been lifted. So at this point, I'm going to go back, log off, and stop this particular video. And if you guys have questions, feel free to ask.